Good morning, my diamonds, my TikToker, SheilaTruelove, with her curly hair this morning. I was listening to my beautiful daughter, my social media daughter, Sovereign Woman. I love her, as you already know. She's beautiful. Let me speak up so you can hear me. My Sovereign Woman, the Sovereign Woman, my daughter, and I love her. And she was bringing up some really interesting points in terms of what are women going to do when they overturn the fact that you can no longer get a divorce. Whatever, child. You know how happy women are going to be about that? A lot of women don't care about nothing as long as you don't leave me. But anyway, let's listen to what she has to say.
Who have been paying attention, you know that the prospects of the no-fault divorce being overturned is in the works. Okay? For those of you who don't know what that means, it means that right now, if you want to get divorced, you can just go file for divorce. If they overturn
my divorce cost me $1,000. And that was wonderful. I got an uncontested, non-contested. He didn't want to get the divorce, but I did it. Unreconcilable differences. Yeah. Anyway, he committed adultery. So I had perfect grounds, but he didn't want to sign for it. So of course, I had my brother go serve it on him. Now you ready to sign? Okay, then.
Or divorce, it's going to make it very difficult. And for some people, depending on what state you're in, probably impossible for you to get divorced. So if men are already showing their bare naked asses now, knowing you can leave, imagine how they're going to start treating y'all when they know you can't, without their written signature or however it's going to go, right? No woman ever thinks that she's going to file for divorce when she first gets married. No woman thinks that. Everybody thinks that their marriage is going to last forever. No woman ever thinks it's going to be her whose husband is found out to be cheating or found out to be a pedofile. PD3 or whatever y'all call it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. No woman ever thinks it's going to be her husband that is on the down low, or that your husband is brought you some worms or maggots or whatever that's down there, and come to find out it's because he's been having sex with corpses. Right? We heard about those two ladies. There's probably way more than that, but we knew about those two on the news, right? There was two women that I remember reading about that. These types of things are grounds for divorce. Like, you find out your husband is giving you maggots in your vag because he's naughty. It's not funny.
Yes, it is. It's sick. I know what she means. That's morbid for us to laugh at it, but it's disgustingly funny. It's sick.
He's not even smart enough to at least. This sounds crazy. Trust me. He's not even smart enough to put a condom on if he's going to go inside of a dead body.
What?
Don't get me wrong. It's a dead body, and he's weird for doing that. But he didn't even care about his own health, and he doesn't care about... This stuff is grounds for divorce. But with no-fault divorce, when you find out the most egregious things about your husband, and you will, men hide stuff all the time. Women find out a whole lot of things after they've tied the knot. After they've fallen in love already, you find out a bunch of stuff. What if you find out he has 4 kids that you don't know about, right?
What?
These things are grounds for divorce. But y'all are...
some people say, well, that's why it's so important for you to take your time while you're dating. Don't rush into it. Some people get married after 3 months, 6 months, whatever months, a year, 8. I don't know. But you know what? You could wait like 3 years before you decide to marry this character. And then later on down the road, you find out a lot of things. How many women have been married and didn't know that the man has another family across town?
Going to be stuck. And when these men know in their minds or think in their minds that you can't go anywhere, they're going to start treating you any kind of way. If he decides to come home one day and knock your teeth down your throat, right? That's grounds for divorce, but y'all won't be able to get divorced, right? So I'm so curious to know what y'all are planning to do. The women who want to get married, are y'all still going to get married if they overturn this? The ones who are married, are you going to get divorced?
No, they're going to go out there and get licensed. They're going to have to raise up. It's called getting licensed, babe, to handle your business.
Well, just stay with your husband before they pass the law. That way you're protected. I mean, like, what are y'all planning on doing? This is a genuine question. Part of the reason why I do social media is because I really do like hearing other people's perspectives. I like to hear what women are thinking. I like to see what the collective thought is on certain topics, right? So leave your comments. I'm very curious to know what women are planning on doing with this. Do I think they're going to overturn no-fault divorce in probably most states? I do. A lot of people didn't think Roe versus Wade was going to be overturned, and look what happened. So you have to be, when it comes to women's rights and us having our bodily autonomy and our independence, they're going to do everything they can to set us back. So y'all have to know that this is coming, right? And I just want you guys to think about it and figure out a plan. But I kind of would like to know what you guys plan on doing about that.
Thank you, my beautiful, beautiful daughter. I love you, baby. I hope you're having a great day. A great life. She deserves it. I love her. She's smart. She's brilliant. We don't agree on everything, but hey, what the hell? Can't agree on everything, right? But my thing is, she's absolutely right. What do you girls plan on doing about it? But let me tell you what I think. I think you're going to have a lot of women who are going to like that law if it passes. You can't get a divorce because that's going to mean the men have to stay stuck. You're not allowed to get a divorce. So let me tell you why. You have a lot of women who love cheaters. They love a man who abuses them because they hate being bored. Now, I don't like Kevin Samuels. I don't like this dude at all. And No Love Lost. He ended up dying with a sex worker because he couldn't find any woman who's willing to stay with his abusive behind. But he did make a very good point. Let me share that with you and why I feel that a lot of women are going to love it. Check this out.
For the last couple of weeks, I've talked to women across the board, and I'm going to tell you, the women that matter, the kind of women that you want, gentlemen, one thing that women hate more than anything else is being bored. And when you don't cheat, you're boring.
When you don't cheat, you're boring. How many women do we know that have men who cheat on them repeatedly and they reward him by staying? You have a lot of women who are addicted to abuse. They love it. If he wasn't cheating, if he was a good man, she would cheat on him. She would stir up some kind of drama. A man sits up here and abuses the hell out of you and you reward him.
When you don't cheat, you're boring. When you are at home up under her butt, sniffing up under her, telling her that she's everything you want her to be, she'll love that for about that long. And then next thing you know, she'll be shebanga banging your best friend. So, I didn't make women the way they are. I don't write the rules. I don't have the software. But one thing that I know is that a man who is cheating on his woman has a woman who is involved. You know what I mean? You got to give her something to worry about, gentlemen. You better give your woman something to worry about, because the worst thing you can do with a modern woman is to let her feel comfortable. This has come from the mouths of women, not men, the mouths of women. They don't want to be bored. For the last couple of weeks, I've talked to women across the board.
He told not one lie here, honey, because I heard it from the mouths of women also. All they care about is as long as he don't leave me. But, honey, he's abusing you mentally, emotionally, financially. He got you doing the financial heavy lifting. You're paying 70%. He's doing the 30%. And the money that he has, he's using his money to buy the latest cars and to buy games and to take care of his mistress, his side piece. You're the workhorse, paying for damn near everything. He got himself a sucker. What man do you know that's going to leave a woman who's doing most of the financial heavy lifting and he can have his cake and eat it too? Not too many. Why would I leave this sucker I got over here and I can have my mistress on the side? She's too dumb to know anything. And like he said, when if a man was faithful and treating her good, she would be bored out of her mind. So that's why I said what I said when it comes to my daughter, the sovereign woman. What's going to happen? They're going to be happy because now they could keep these men stuck and trapped in marriage. But that's okay. He going to dog her. He going to rag her. He going to drag her through the mud, child. Let me read some of the comments here. I can't stand this dude, but he's 100% right, and I gave it a thumbs up because he's right. And another person says, she will forgive you for anything except making her bored. That's what one of the men said. Another person says, I'll never waste my time, money, and sanity on some bop. I don't know what that means, a bop. I Uber sometimes. I literally overheard one girl tell her girlfriend he was just too loyal. So it got kind of boring after a while. Word for word. That's what women are saying. Some people love chaos. Like one person says, they just love chaos. They do. Be careful when you're married, guys. Unlike men, women are best at not getting caught. A lot of women are good at that. I got to give women their props, babe. They usually cheat on lunchtime, or they say they're going to work and they're going straight to their side piece, their mistress. He's her mistress. He thinks that she took vacation from the job. She said, to her manager or her supervisor, I'm going to take 5 days vacation. But when she leaves home in the morning, her husband, he's none the wiser. He thinks she's going straight to work. No, she's not. She's going straight to her man. 5 days for that whole week, babe. Yeah. They're just good at not being caught. Let me see here. One dude says, I don't hardly see any women in these comments because they know that this man, I don't like him at all. But he told the truth on this one. They reward bad behavior constantly because they like drama and they like to have something to complain and bitch about. And it is what it is. So, like my sovereign woman said, I have to say, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I have to disagree with you on this one because when they say no divorce, a lot of these women are going to be saying, yay, he's stuck to me. He's stuck. I got to run. I have a dentist appointment. They're going to clean. They already did this side. They're going to do this side. And then I got to get a crown put on next month. Every copay is costing me $25, man. This is getting kind of what? Hello? I just went last Wednesday. But I got to take care of myself. Ladies, always take care of yourself. I say stay single. Why? It's more peaceful. It's easier. Less drama. No chaos. No ball and chain. You got freedom. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, I got to run. Got to call an Uber. And twinkle, 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 darlings.